This is the 13th studio album from American rock band Weezer, and the 6th self-titled album as well. And this is the second album the band has released in 2019, the first being the Teal album, which is one I reviewed. There will be a link at the end of this video if you want to go check that one out. Back to this album. The singles I heard for this album weren't that good necessarily. They weren't my cup of tea, however, maybe they were just weird. They didn't work out of the album, so maybe if they were all together as an album, collectively, maybe it would be better, right? No. I really disliked this album. Honestly, I wanted to enjoy this album. However, it seems like the band is playing it safe here. There are almost no points of risk or ambition that were taken by the band. It just feels like a bland pop rock album that has nothing going for it. Songs like Can't Knock the Hustle or High as a Kite or Zombie Bastards are so tasteless and bland and obnoxious. The Teal album surprised me just how multi-dimensional it was. There were various instruments used in the band's advantage, even though some of the covers didn't sound good or sometimes it didn't work out in their favor. It was a risk, and they took risks on that album. This album, on the other hand, nothing. Almost everything about the Teal album is astronomically better compared to this album. And these were my thoughts on the first listen of this album. So I decided to revisit the album a couple days later, and it didn't get any better. Going into the album, I knew what each song sounded like, or at least I had an idea of what each song sounded like. But coming out of the album, I didn't like it more. There are so many corny lyrics and so much uninteresting production. This album sounds like a computer generator made it. Like, there's a formula to this. It's so blatantly obvious. There are parts of some songs that sound pretty good, but sometimes the songs as a whole sound bad. And sometimes they sound really bad. I still can't get over the fact that this is the same band that almost 3 years ago released one of their best albums since Pinkerton. To me, this is bland and sugary pop rock that was meant for the radio. For the exception of 2 songs, they were more ambitious on the Teal album than they were on this album. They were more risk-taking on that album. This album is just boring. All in all, this album personally is a 32. And with that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this album down below. Any albums you want me to listen to, I'm taking requests. I always do. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.